What's up, guys? I'm JFleezy, and we are back with another episode of TSWF. And this episode is 100% about resolutions. Nothing else. No tomfoolery, no BS. Resolutions. Season finale. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. TSWF Resolution. The season finale. July 4th, in front of 142 people. Let's go. We open the show with featured attractions versus JT Lightning and Bill DeMont. Stevie Richards pinning JT Lightning with the Stevie kick. Go on, Stevie Richards. Again, Stevie Richards improving and improving and improving. John Morley getting better too. Bill DeMont, I didn't realize would be that good. That's very good stuff. Great open. Much better open than I thought, to be honest with you. On to the next. We have Stevie Richards and Sean Morley cutting a generic promo. We then have Debbie Malenko, Fantasia, and Misty Blue in a triple threat match where Misty Blue defeats Debbie Malenko and Fantasia, where she pins Debbie with a Misty Dive. Again, fantastic performance from the girls, man. The girls are showing up the guys a little bit, aren't they? Don't let the guys hear that. We then have Booker T taking on Taz and another Booker T. Disappointing performance, better than usual, but still disappointing for Booker T. Taz gets the win in 10 minutes, as Taz does, duplexing the hell out of people before he submits them. We then have Chris Candido versus Tommy Dreamer in a very good match. Chris Candido is an absolute beast, defeating Tommy Dreamer in 9 minutes 39 seconds with a Super Frankensteiner. 49 from Candido. Amazing stuff. We then move on to a huge match, to be honest with you. I'm loving this. We have Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrera tagging against Kid Cash and Tony DeVito in a 54 segment rating. We have Rey Mysterio Jr. pinning Kid Cash with Mysterio-ana. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? We have Rey Mysterio doing a 61. I thought Juventud would be a little better at a 34, but Kid Cash doing a 53. Tony DeVito a 30. He's not in there to be good, is he? A 61 from Rey Mysterio is just... He's 17, guys. He's doing a 61. The best worker in the company. Mind you, he doesn't have, like, any popularity in this area. That's just full-on ring work. That's how good he is. Kid Cash as well, but he has a decent amount of popularity. 61. That's crazy. Alright, moving on. We have Paul Levesque taking on Fletcher Knox, where Fletcher Knox defeats Paul Levesque in 9 minutes 34 seconds with a Knox lock. Beautiful stuff. Fletcher Knox getting his revenge, proving himself that he belongs in the locker room. 28 performance from Paul Levesque, a 15 from Fletcher Knox, but a 27 segment rating because it was a pretty hot angle, even though it's been a short-term angle. We then have Dick Knox saying, "Good job, kid." Comes out to the ring, says, "Good job, kid. You earned your spot in the locker room." Now we have a nice little match here with Sean Waltman taking on Robbie V. Sean Waltman defeating Robbie V in 10 minutes with a super kick. Beautiful match. 48 from Waltman, 42 from RVD. 44 segment rating. Fantastic work, boys. Very hot crowd. We then have Leif Cassidy finally get his hands on Perry Saturn, and Leif Cassidy defeats Perry Saturn in a street fight match in 15 minutes 25 seconds with a snowplow. 50 from Leif Cassidy and a 43 from Perry Saturn is incredible. 48 segment rating. Tough for the main event to top that, isn't it? One of the highest matches in the history of the company so far, but it is Leif Cassidy, so it's not a shock, is it? Good old Al Snow. We have the stare down before the match. Dick Knox, Vito LaGrasso standing in the ring across from each other as anticipation builds in the crowd. And in your main event, we have Dick Knox, Big Vito, finally facing off to a 53 segment rating. And about that head, superb wrestling and great heat. Big Vito LaGrasso defeated Dick Knox in 20 minutes and 9 seconds when Dick Knox could not beat the 10 count after Code of Silence. A 52 from Dick Knox, a 44 from Vito LaGrasso. 29 crown rating too, that's huge. Fantastic main event. Fantastic. We're very happy with that. And we end the show with Big Vito and Dick Knox standing in the ring, and Big Vito saying, "I told you, boss. This is Big Vito territory. And today the better man won." That is TSWF Resolution. A very good show. Overall rating of 54. What a fantastic first TSWF Resolution. Boy, the 142 fans got their money's worth today. What a show. Alright, we pick right up after the show to Total Extreme Wrestling Magazine to see TSWF Resolution 1992. Tri-State Wrestling Federation held Resolution last night in Tri-State and drew 142 fans. The feedback has been extremely positive. It was apparently a great show for them, and a great show it was with that, what was it, 54? Great. No, just go to show history. That'll be quicker than scrolling that. 54. The main event between Vito and Dick Knox, 53. Incredible. And the second thing, our finances, which I knew. I put a lot of money into that show. I knew what it was going to look like. But I'm thinking at this point we're gaining momentum, and that's going to start chipping away now. We're going to start making money every show, even if it's a little bit, because we're only negative 2,800. That's doable. I mean, June, we actually did make money. I think that's going to continue, as long as a bunch of workers don't start asking for a raise. But I did also fire my road agent who was living in South Wales. So that should save me some money. It might hurt road agent performance. I wish I would have realized earlier that he was living in Wales. But new one coming in. We'll see. It's a trial. If not, we're going to apparently have Jeff Jarrett road agenting more. That's not great, is it? We don't want Jeff Jarrett road agenting. So, other than that, I think we're all pretty much caught up. That was Resolution. What a show. Incredibly happy with it. Alright, fantastic show, guys. Thank you all for tuning in to TSWF Resolution. It's a great show. I'm really happy with it. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Leave your thoughts down in the comments, because this show was quite the banger. Any advice, especially road agents, great road agents for the future, please. And if you do really enjoy this, please hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any more episodes. And y'all have a great rest of your days.
Broken shields and shattered swords, numb to the world's harshest words. In the chaos, find some peace. Dreams of a ceasefire never cease.